Luxembourg. A country so small most people can't find it on a map. But this tiny nation has quietly become one of the richest places on Earth. Not because of oil, not because of tech, not even because of tourism. Luxembourg became rich because it mastered something far more powerful. A financial loophole big enough to attract trillions of dollars from around the world. Behind the quiet streets and medieval castles lies a system that lets global corporations, billionaires, and investment funds move money through Luxembourg and pay almost nothing. This is the untold story of how Luxembourg became the tax haven of Europe, a country too small to survive. Without a strategy, Luxembourg has just 650,000 people. It's smaller than many cities, but it had a huge problem. In the 20th century, its economy depended almost entirely on steel. And when steel collapsed, Luxembourg faced economic disaster. So the government made a bold, risky, and incredibly clever decision. If they couldn't compete with big countries, they'd compete with their tax systems. They redesigned the country into one thing: a safe, stable, legally protected home for money. And the world came running. The secret formula: stability plus low taxes. Luxembourg didn't become a tax haven by accident. It engineered the perfect environment. Extremely low taxes on foreign companies. No taxes on many investment funds. Special tax rulings that negotiated privately laws written to protect secrecy. A reputation for political stability. A location right in the heart of Europe. To investors, this was paradise. Why pay 30% tax in your home country when Luxembourg quietly offers 1%? Why deal with complex regulations when Luxembourg gives you a custom tax deal? Money talks, and in Luxembourg, it whispers. The explosion of the financial sector. The strategy worked so well that Luxembourg transformed from a steel town into a global financial powerhouse. Today it is the world's second largest home for investment funds, a top hub for banks and insurance companies, a favorite destination for Fortune 500 tax structures, a place where billions move every single day. In fact, Luxembourg manages trillions of euros, more than countries 100 times its size. This financial boom turned Luxembourg into one of the richest nations on Earth, with GDP per capita higher than the US, Switzerland, Singapore, almost anyone. But this wealth didn't come from its land. It came from the world's money flowing through it. The EU knows, but can't stop it. You might ask, if Luxembourg is using low taxes to drain money from neighbors, why doesn't Europe stop it? The answer is simple. Luxembourg is part of the EU, and every member country has veto power on tax laws. So whenever Europe tries to tighten rules, Luxembourg can quietly say no. This tiny country has the ability to block giant economies like France and Germany. And it uses that power to protect its financial model. The ethical dilemma. Luxembourg insists it's not a tax haven. It says it simply offers business-friendly policies. But the LuxLeaks scandal revealed the reality. Hundreds of major companies had secret tax deals allowing them to shift profits to Luxembourg and avoid paying billions in other countries. Critics say Luxembourg drains tax money from Europe. Supporters say it's smart and perfectly legal. The truth lies somewhere in between. The big question. Luxembourg is a tiny country that outsmarted the global financial system and became one of the richest nations in modern history. But now the world is changing. Countries are pushing for minimum taxes. The EU is trying to crack down on loopholes, and global transparency is growing. So the question is, can Luxembourg keep its status as Europe's tax haven? Or is the golden era of secret deals finally coming to an end? Only time will tell.